We're rolling on. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing really well. Today we've got a Testament special with going through some Eric Peterson, Alex Skolnick riffs, and these guys are awesome. So Testament, in my opinion, is so underrated. They're just getting better with age. The last few albums are just absolutely stunning. Sound great. They're so aggressive. For the gear I'm using today, I'm using the Dave Mustaine Dean VMNT signature, tuned down to E flat, just half a step below though. One of the songs we're going to go down to drop D, I suppose, or drop C sharp if you will. So my signal chain for the day is just the guitar going straight through the Focusrite Claret 2 pre into Logic Pro X, where I'm running Archetype Nolly by Neural DSP plug-in amp sim, and I give it 5 stars. Fantastic amp sim that's really clean. So a lot of you actually ask why I'm not using my 5150 or the other amps that I've got here, and it's only because of the ease. This is just so easy and I get a great sound and I can record, and I'm sitting right in front of the amp here, so you'd be hearing all the string noise coming out of it. And anyway, you get the idea. The first riff of the day comes from Native Blood off Dark Roots of Earth album from 2012. Such a cool song. Anyone new to Testament, I say get the Dark Roots album. It's one of their best. Though I'm going to say this about all of them, but the tuning for this one is actually the drop D tuning from E flat. So you're already half a step down and then just go to drop D. And it goes on. Such a cool riff. I know that was a few riffs in that, but Testament are like that. I just can't do one riff. This next riff brings us The Preacher from the 1988 New Order. Insane thrash riff. I think they open with it in just about every concert. So let's check it out. The next one on the list brings us the More Than Meets the Eye off the Formation of Damnation album. And look, I was really happy when this album came out that, they got back together again. Alex Skolnick joined the group. They're all in good spirits. And it's a really modern, awesome sounding album. And great songs. I'll listen to it. It's never left the iPod. But this one, More Than Meets the Eye. When it gets to the chorus, I love this riff. Meets the Eye. And super cool song. I love it. Next brings us The Haunting off all the way back from the Legacy in 1987, I think. And that's his opening part, and the harmony to that when Alex joins, instead of going starting on the 7th and moving down to the 6th. He's on the 10th and he actually moves up to the 11th. So it's... And that's his part there. So it's a really cool riff when they play it together in the live, and just a great way to open a song. This next one's just an intense thrash piece from start to finish, and it's Rise Up off the Dark Roots album. And yeah, you get the idea. It's really intense. Great song to play. Awesome riff. And for the next riff, it brings us the New Order. And really cool riff. This next riff brings us to the Brotherhood of the Snake album, and look, I love this album. I thought it was, I'm not sure if this is my favourite album Testament have done, but it's up there. I thought it was really well mixed. In interviews, they both said it was rushed and they just was trying to get back out on the road, but I find it really good. It's got some of the best guitar solos, and it's just a really solid album. So this one brings us to the Pale King. And that's the intro that's intense, but then it gets to that really cool verse, and there's all these like dyads and inverted chords that make it really stand out to me as an awesome part. I find it reminds me of like Iron Maiden's Power Slave. They've got those same sort of chord structures, and it's maybe it's just me, but I really enjoy it. Next riff takes us all the way back to Into the Pit off the New Order again, 1988, and great riff. So this next riff brings us to Brotherhood of the Snake again with Neptune's Spear. I love this song. I think it's my favourite one of all time. Such a cool solo and chords behind it, but the opening riffs are awesome as well. So anyway. I love the way that riff modifies the second time and sort of cuts in a little bit early when you should be doing a burst. But so that brings us to a close, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. I've really enjoyed it. Testament are just such a great band. And I'm not sure what we'll bring next week, but we'll be here. So if you haven't already, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you then, guys. Take care.